YouTube? It's REM Mini Builds here, back with part 2 of my Yerf Dog go-kart build. I got the parts that I need, and I apologize for the humming. I have a bolt in my ultrasonic cleaner right now. I just bought it, testing it out to see how it actually does, cleaning old parts off. But so we're back here, part 2. I got the new carburetor that I said I was going to order. I actually got a new sprocket for the jack shaft, aka for also part of the torque converter, and I got a new pulley for the torque converter. So everything seems to be good. Let's see if I can get it bolted up today. Again, I also got a new brake band as well. That's somewhere behind me. And then I also got a new throttle linkage setup. I don't have that in yet. I ordered it. I'm gonna get rid of the governor setup, but it's still gonna be a governed engine. Don't get me wrong. Just gonna get rid of the governor setup and just make it a little more beautiful, better looking for the person that sells it to. I did went ahead and I fixed the muffler. It's no longer rattling anymore, so I can see if I can show you guys that. It's no longer rattling or anything like that. I just had a few extra bolts and kind of just put them in there, and it's holding up, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So let me go ahead and put on this new carburetor and make sure that this motor does run. Alright, so I'll get back to you guys once I have everything all set up. Again, like and subscribe, REM Mini Builds. Alright, just went ahead and got on the new carburetor. Let me show you that, guys, here. And I'm going to see if it's going to start first. I haven't tried it yet, I just installed everything, but let me show you what the carburetor looks like. Choke is on, fuel is on. I did check it last time, and it did have spark, so I would hope that it still does. It's only been a few days. Sorry. I would say that's a success. Cool thing about this carburetor, I'm going to show you guys, it's more like the Rux, which comes on the Car. If I can find it, I'll show you. It has a adjustable airflow mixture screw. Your standard Predator, this is sealed, so you can't alter it at all. I know on the carburetor that comes with it, I believe it's a Rux, R-U-X, it comes with this screw so you can adjust it. So it's actually a little bit of a higher end carburetor, dare I say, compared to what you get with a standard Predator. And again, this kit with the carburetor, the air intake was only like $32. So right now I'm only investing in this go-kart. Besides the frame cost, $32, right? Yeah, because I have the spare Predator torque converter stuff. Nice. After some wheeling and dealing with old little Dremel boy over here, I was able to get the key to fit into the keyway. I have no idea why it doesn't fit. It was a standard key. I forgot the exact size, but for some reason the keyway didn't fit. So I had to grind it out a little bit with the Dremel, and I was able to get everything to fit. So what you see here is the finished product. It is a 12-tooth sprocket. Yeah, 40 chain, 41, 420, all the same difference, with a torque converter, and that's all torqued down. Took a while, a lot longer than I expected it to, just because of that keyway. But since that is now done, let me get the proper spacing for this, and let's see if we can mount this onto the go-kart. So now I have the torque converter plate mocked up on the go-kart. As you can see, I have the sprockets lined up. It looks a little out of whack. See if I get it better. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Again, it's just mocked up. There it is. Okay, so they're lined up. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the chain on and get them all. See how I can get it all situated. So now, since I have the back end of the torque converter plate kind of mocked up, I'm gonna do the chain. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna take the original chain that was on the bike, on the go-kart, and measure it out, and then cut or make a similar size piece of 40 chain. I only have 40 chain because of a weird mix-up that it came from Amazon. They sent me 40 instead of 420. I got my money back. 40 chain works just as good as 420, 41, and 40 chain. I forgot what the exact difference is, but they're semi-interchangeable, especially with a lot of go-kart parts. So just be aware of that, and I think it's actually cheaper. It may stretch more, honestly, but it works for me. I'm not going to complain. Again, everything I let it do is on budgets. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece up. I use this right here. It's a chain brake. If you don't have one of these, I would highly suggest getting one of them. This is my favorite kind of chain brake. They're pretty cheap on Amazon. They have it for 40, 41, 420, like obviously, and then there's like a 35 chain. I have for 35, and I think I talked about it before in a different video. So you want to go ahead and go back and check it out. I think I use it on a 35 chain. But I love it. It's the easiest thing for me. I use my impact. Boom, boom, boom. Not even my impact. Yeah. Whatever. And it works great. It does what it has to do, and then I just use the link, and I connect the links, and it works great. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, how I'm going to do it, and then I'm gonna show you once it's all mounted up on the go-kart. Have the chain installed here. Got the master link on. If I can get the focus, perfect. And you see how the head of the master link is facing the rotation you want it to go, to make sure of that when installing roller chain. Okay. Just got the motor mounted properly with the torque converter set up. Everything's lined up. There's no bind wheeling it around back and forth. I have the stage 1 air filter installed. The motor runs, so I'm going to show you what it looks like with the motor running, sitting in the cart. Just now I have to set up the throttle linkage and fix the seat bracket. I think I might be good. I'm not going to set up the kill switch. It's only a 6-force. It idles great, and I'll show you that in the video. It's just sitting here idling. All right. So they does have one seat belt on the cart still, the driver's side seat, because it's originally a 2-seater. I'm going to leave that belt on. I'm going to use the bolts that are there to bolt it back up, just so if they want to use it, they can use it. But now I got to fabricate a seat here. Again, I have the original seats for the go-kart still, and Hera is just enjoying the sweat on my leg. It's finally a warm day here in Virginia. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see what I can do with this extra spare wood that I have sitting around my house that I used when I built my deck, and see if I can fasten the seat to the original seat and see if I can get that all rocking and rolling. Alright, well, I'll get back to you guys, and hopefully I have a kind of a layout what I'm looking at for the seat. We have Hera hoarding a orange paper towel. Watch this. She doesn't want to give it up. But okay, back to the cart. So what I went ahead and did was, to make my life simple, I just cut some 2x4s to fit the width of the seating bracket. I'm not going to bolt them in or anything like that. I'm going to leave it up to the new owner.
So I can just go ahead and throw the original seat right on it. Again, the kill switch for this is not hooked up. But here's the original seat. All in there, even the back piece. Yerf Dog. I went ahead and set up the throttle linkage here. I had an old cable. So that's how it goes through with these barrel nuts, or I don't know what they're called actually. Truly don't know. Anyway, so I cut it, have it all wired all the way through to the, get the focus, throttle linkage. Again, you've seen the engine run, and I went ahead and adjusted the brakes. Remember I said earlier it needed brakes? I was incorrect. They need adjustment. There's enough pad on that lap, enough life on that pad, and hair over here being the protector of the backyard. So I'm gonna see if I can go for a little test run in the backyard to see if I can get this thing going, just to make sure it runs, and then post it on Facebook. All right, so the blue Yerf Dog, done, finished. Brakes are hooked up, throttles ran properly, tires are aired up, engine runs great, torque converter works perfectly, no chain bindage. It's a good running cart now, honestly. Again, I got it just as a frame, if you remember my previous video. If you don't remember, go ahead and take a look back. It's done, it's completed. As you saw, I just drove it around to the front of the house so I can use the hose to wash it off. But again, I'm a big guy, I'm very large, and it pulled me around like it was nothing. I don't have a giant hill climb, but I do have a pretty steep little climb that it just crawled up like half throttle. So if I were to hit a full throttle, it would just been like whoop, straight up. So that's perfect. So that cart's done. That was probably my quickest build. And now I'm gonna go ahead and post that on Facebook Marketplace so I can get that all over and done with, get rid of that one, and Craigslist as well. And then now I'm probably gonna go ahead and work on another project. Don't know which one yet. I was talking to a guy about a go-kart that he has for sale, because he's leaving the area. He's selling it for really cheap. So I may go pick that one up today or tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, well, thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick little tutorial, quick little build of the blue Yerf Dog. You know, obviously like and subscribe, it helps me out, helps the channel out. Drop a comment down below, you know, if something that didn't make sense to you, or if I just kind of breezed over it, or any kind of question you guys may have. Again, it was just a basic Predator. I didn't do anything special to it. Just put it on a stage 1 kit because it was super cheap and it looks better than the stock Airbox. And then I have a few things in the works, like I was telling the guy with the go-kart. And then I bought my wife a mini bike, bought her a frame, and so I'm gonna build that one up for her so we can take our mini bikes out together. Might throw on the 224. I have a cam for it, and just be aware, alright, on the new 224s, Hemi parts fit. Just be aware of that. Don't get a non-Hemi. I bought a non-Hemi cam, guess what? It doesn't fit. Bought a Hemi cam. Oh look, it fits perfectly. It's a Duke car. Duke cars are Hemis. But yeah guys, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Big things in the works for the channel here. Everybody, so stay safe and watch your six, everybody. I'll see you guys when I make the next video.